Stop everything that you're doing, because from now on, you'll be able to integrate your Instagram account with ChatGPT using ManyChat. I'm going to show you how to do this right now, and we're going to need 4 things. 1, the first thing that we're going to need is your Instagram account, of course. We're also going to need a paid OpenAI account. We're going to need a Make account. You can see here right now in my screen. And also, we're going to need a ManyChat account, also a paid account. In one of my previous videos, I explained how much each one of these tools costs, how to integrate them. So I'm going to assume that you have seen it, so you can follow all the steps I go through in this video, and you're able to follow with no problems. So make sure you have watched this video. If you haven't watched it yet, I'm going to put on the description of this video, and also I'm gonna put a card right here so you can click on it and watch it. And then you can come back to this video, and then you'll be able to follow all the steps with no problems. So stop everything that you're doing right now, leave your phone aside, don't leave your TV on, just pay attention, because this might be a little bit complicated if it's the first time that you're working with ManyChat. So first of all, why do we have to use Make? Make is a solution similar to Zapier integrately, and what allows you to do is you connect your accounts, and then whenever something happens on one of them, you can create, based on triggers, you can make something happen on the other end. So to be more specific, let me show you a few examples. I have 2 integrations right here, one with Etsy and one with Shopify, and what both of these do is whenever I have a sale on Etsy or whenever I have a sale on Shopify, I create an opportunity on HighLevel. Back in the days, I would have to look at the name of the person who had purchased from me, their email, their phone number, address, and I'll have to manually type that into HighLevel. But now, thanks to Make, everything happens seamlessly. So whenever I have a sale, it automatically creates an opportunity for me on HighLevel, and that's how I manage all the sales in the store. Anyway, let's jump into this. No further ado, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here today. I have opened this flow because we're going to use ChatGPT function for generate prompts, and also DALL-E. So we'll be able to generate responses and pictures using this automation. And also leave the ManyChat flow in the description of this video so you can replicate yourself. We're going to improve this flow here in this video so you can understand exactly how it works. So what are we going to do here? Let me show you what the plan is. The first thing I'm going to show you is I have already created this integration. I created the basic integration. There's a lot of things that need to improve, and I'm going to show you how that works. I'm going to record my screen on the phone so you can see, and I'm gonna ask the editor to put it right now on the screen. So I'm gonna send myself a message written post. I'm gonna go to ManyChat to show you exactly what's happening here. So I have this flow. So whenever someone sends me a message with the word post, this is the flow that we're going to enable. We're going to activate in this case. So the first thing it does is clean this field. I'm going to explain why I did this, and then I have 2 messages being sent. So the first message that I have received is hello, and then I'm just saying I create post. Ready? And then I'm going to ask, please describe what you would like your post to be about. Be specific in details. I would like a post about growing my YouTube channel. And then they're gonna ask me, now please describe the picture you would like to use. If you need a different size, please specify that as well. I need a thumbnail with YouTube logo and a graph showing subscribers in, let's see what's going to be the outcome of this. So now we're going to wait 2 minutes. So here I got the response. Not sure if you can see, but it generated an Instagram post and an image, and I'm going to show you how I've done this. So what I'm doing here is nothing out of the ordinary. On each one of these messages, I'm setting a custom field. I have prompt 1 for the description of the post, and I have prompt 2 for description of the image. Then I have to set trigger mat right here. So when I click on action, I'm going to click on make and then trigger make, and then that's how you find your webhook. And of course, if you follow my previous video about ManyChat, you know how to get to this part, you know what to do here. So, and then what I do, I wait 2 minutes so all the response is generated, and then I send the post description and the image. But the main part, the secret, it's right here on make, because that's where you set everything up. For example, here on this scenario, I have ManyChat integration. Here, I'm watch incoming data. You can see the type of integration you're going to create for each one of the modules. Each one of these balls you hear here, you see each one of these balls you see here is a different module. So if I click on it, for example, I can delete the module. I can run this module only, but this is not important right now. What I want you to focus is how you're going to create this scenario only. So you're gonna watch incoming data, and here you're going to use create a chat completion. I'm using the ChatGPT 4 model, and the role I'm using here is user. In this message content, I need you to stop right now because this is the most important thing here. In this flow, we are generating Instagram posts for people, but you can do anything you would like on your industry. So if you are a gym owner, you can use your profile to generate workout plans, or you can solve doubts or answer questions from people that maybe not sure about how to do few exercises. So here on the message content, you need to specify what you want ChatGPT to give you as an answer. And of course, the better the prompt, the better the response will be. Here I'm saying, hey ChatGPT, from now on you'll be my expert in crafting Instagram post descriptions. For every post description I need, I will send you the subject you need to focus on. Don't forget to use emojis to make it easy to read, but don't overdo it. Here is the subject of the Instagram post I need. And then I'm sending here the prompt one. What you've seen that on the ManyChat flow, this is where I get the post description. So I'm telling ChatGPT that this is the information they should expect, he or she, whatever ChatGPT is, and then they're gonna generate a response. They're gonna generate a chat completion, like you're seeing here, the method, based on this information I give it. So for example, if you are a gym owner, you can create a flow that people can answer questions on how to properly do bench press. And then you're going to tell ChatGPT, hi ChatGPT, you will be my gym expert from now on. I have a customer named, you can include all these tags here, their name, you're here, you can tag their name. So if I wanted to integrate, so this is the whole name, I'm using my other profile, that's why it says Rex and Brazil, but don't worry about that. But you can include the name of the person, because then you can make your message more personable. So you're gonna tell ChatGPT, hi ChatGPT, I have John Doe with me, you're gonna use the tag, you don't have to use the gender, and they need help with following. And then you're gonna use the tag that you're getting, their response from them. And then you can finish this message content, because this is going to be your prompt. So understand everything I said, that try to apply this to your business. So I gave the example of a gym owner, but it could be recipe. It could be someone that's trying to make a recipe with something. In this case, with the gym, you can generate an image as well, which I'm going to explain you in the next step. So here we have set up the message content, the max tokens. This is important too. This is the amount of characters ChatGPT can generate as an answer. If you use default, it's going to be 16, so the message is going to be very short. So you want to use this as 1024 or 512 or 2048. I don't need 4096, so I'm going to use 2048. And then the temperature. Temperature, this is for, it explains right here what sampling temperature to use. Higher values mean model would take more risks. 0.9 for more creative applications. So this is a description. We're creating a post description for Instagram, so I can experiment putting 0.9 to see how that works. And top, it says an alternative to sampling with temperature, called nucleus sampling, where the model considers results of the tokens with probability mass. So 0.1 means only the tokens comprise the top 10% probability mass as considered. So this, I don't even understand what this means, so I'm not even gonna touch this. And then also the number of prompts it can generate. For this one, we just need one prompt, but you can generate several one if you want. It's going to be easier for you to generate just one and send that one to the client. That's the focus of today's video. If you would like to see how to generate more, I can make a different video, so you can tell me in the description and you can tell me on the commentary of this video. And next step is to generate image from this flow. So here I'm going to use DALL-E 3, you see? And just like I did for the prompt, I also do for the DALL-E 2. So hi ChatGPT, I need you to generate an Instagram post And I even put here the size of the image I need, about the following subject. In here, I'm putting the content of the message that ChatGPT has generated. In here, in this prompt, I'm doing the same thing. So I'm telling ChatGPT, hi ChatGPT, I need you to generate an Instagram post about the following subject. I'm putting the resolution of the image, I'm putting the content of the message that ChatGPT has generated from the first prompt we grabbed, and also I'm also putting the description of the image which we're asking them to input during our automation on Instagram. Here we set up other things, the size of the image, I already have it here, but sometimes it's better to specify here so there's no problem. The quality, you can use HD or standard. Let's do standard, let's see how that goes. And also the style, it could be vivid or natural. I'm going to use vivid. And the response format, here you can either use URL or file image. I recommend to use URL because when you send that via Instagram, it auto-generate the thumbnail. So people can see the image before they click on the URL. You're going to send a URL for the image. So make sure that you understand that. Of course, you don't have to use the image. This is only if it's applicable for you. Let's think, for example, you create an Instagram account that you generate ebook covers. So on your prompt, are you going to ask the subject of the ebook and maybe a few things that will help ChatGPT to come up with a style? You understand? So based on the flow that you're configuring, that's when you're going to make the decision either to use DALL-E or not in this flow. The last thing that we do is to set the custom fields. We created prompt number 1 and prompt number 2 to get the user input, and now we need to use 2 custom fields to generate the response. So we created one called post description. This is the custom field I've created called post description, and we have one for post image. And what I'm putting into these values on post description, I use the content of the message that ChatGPT has generated, which is the response completion from the first prompt we've sent. And then on the second field, on the post image, I'm adding the URL of the image that was generated. So like you've seen, this is not complicated. If you've seen my previous video, I think it'll be a lot easier for you to follow. You know a lot of things here I'm not covering, but if you follow that video, you can see step by step how to create the webhooks, how to properly identify them, and then you can get to this point of this video and do everything. And now we're ready to test this. Let's go ahead. I'm going to record my screen once again. I'm gonna go to Instagram and I'm gonna send again post. So I'm here on the flow. I create post. Okay, let's go. Please describe what you like on your post. I would like a post about Brazilian soccer. Now please describe the picture you would like to use. If you need a different size, please specify that as well. I need a picture of a packed soccer stadium in Rio. Okay, so now we wait. It's going to take around 2 minutes. So here we go. We have the post description, kicking off the week with some magic, Brazilian soccer, the flair, the skill, the passion. There's no game quite like it. From mesmerizing dribbles to breathtaking goals, we're all under the spell of samba football. Join us in celebrating the beautiful game, Brazilian style. And I have a picture of supposedly Maracanã here. Anyway, so it worked. But in the last thing I would like to do here is to make this flow more humanized. Because you see, it's very robotic. I say, hello, I create posts, and that's what we're going to do here as the last step. So here, let's improve this. First, let me explain you why I'm clearing this. It's because every time this happens, I need to clear these fields. Otherwise, I'll be sending the same information all the time. So I need to clear the field in order to populate this field again. So let's make this more humanized. First thing, hello. Hello, I'm going to add here the name of the person. So the first thing I'm doing here is this hello, and then I'm gonna send the first name. In this automation, I'm generating post descriptions and images for Instagram. Are you ready to start? So I'm waiting 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna say, please describe what would you like to be uploaded. Be specific in details. On this one, since we already have the resolution of the picture, we can remove this as well. In here, we're going to send to trigger make, and so we don't leave the user waiting for 2 minutes with no response. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to remove this smart delay. We are going to remove this as well. Actually, I'm going to enable this. So here, I'm going to generate a response saying, so right after he sends me the description of the image, I'm going to send a message saying, okay, I'm processing this information, and it should take around 2 minutes. Then I'm gonna add a smart delay here. I'm gonna wait 30 seconds. Let's wait 60 seconds. And then we're gonna send another message. So we're waiting 60 seconds and then we're gonna send another message, say, hold on, hang on for 1 more minute. And then I'm gonna add another smart delay, 60 seconds, because then I'm gonna actually send the information. So I'm going to click on update. Now our flow is gonna be much better. Let's record the screen so you can see it. So I'm going to send post. So now, it's, see, hello Wrexham. This is my other page. This is automation. I'm generating post descriptions and images for Instagram. Are you ready to start? Ready. Then I want a post about Honduras food. I don't know how to say it. Honduras food. Pictures of the best. So it's telling me, okay, I'm processing this information. So here we're waiting. And by the way, if you're not generating an image and your prompt is not that long, you can make this go a lot faster. You don't need to do 2 minutes. I'm doing just to be safe because I've seen in some cases it taking 1 minute to generate an image, taking over 30 seconds to generate a text. So I'm just being safe, overly cautious here, and making sure we're waiting 2 minutes before we send the prompt. Otherwise, we're going to send blank fields. So hold on, 1 more minute, and there we go. We have the image. It's right here. I'm also going to put this print screen on the video so you can see it more closely. But guys, that's it. I would like to thank everyone that have watched this video until now. Of course, there are other things that you can do. You can put a loop on this. So you can add here, say, would you like to do this again? And then you add a reply, say yes. And then you just have to go back all the way to here because you need to clear the fields. Oops, I did the wrong thing here. So we're gonna do, we need to put the yes. And then we go all the way here and add here, and then we can update. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. This content is sinister because I've seen people charging $700, $1,000. It's even more than 4 digits to teach what I'm telling you, what I'm showing you on this video for free. So don't buy any courses, just follow this video, watch the previous one that it's on the description of this video as well, and you can talk to me on Instagram, you can send messages. Anyway, I'm here to help. Knowledge is power, and I'm trying to make you as powerful as possible in this YouTube channel. See you guys on the next one. Thank you.